Hey, what's up everybody? In my previous video I gave a first impression on the Xiaomi Mi Smart 2 Pro projector. Today I want to give a more in-depth look at this product. But before I continue though, I would like to address that subscribing to my channel is completely free and has no obligations. So if you're new to the channel and enjoy gadgets and other tech stuff, then consider subscribing. The Mi Smart 2 Pro is a mid-range projector that was first released mid-2020 for the Chinese market with MIUI TV, Xiaomi's own user interface, with Chinese and English language on board. The global version which I have here was released earlier this year and comes with Android TV and supports all available languages for Android TV. The 2 Pro comes neatly packed so it can survive shipment. And just like its minimalistic looks, it comes with the bare minimum. You can find some documentation, a cleaning cloth, a power plug, and an Android TV Bluetooth remote. You'll have to provide your own batteries. And of course the Mi Smart 2 Pro. The 2 Pro continues with the elegant design style of the Mijia line, just like its little brother the Mi Smart Compact. This model is of course a little bit bigger. Build quality is excellent. It's still pretty compact, but it definitely feels hefty. On the front you can find the lens, which is fixed. So there are no optical zoom functions. There's also a sensor and camera on the front that measure depth and adjust focus and keystone automatically. On the sides you can find the in and outlets for the fan and also two 10-watt speakers. It has support for DTS HD and Dolby Surround. The input and output ports are located at the back. It has two HDMI ports, with one of them being with ARC support, two USB 2.0 ports, a headphone jack, optical audio out, an Ethernet port, and power in. On the top you can find the on-off switch, and the bottom has four rubber pads, which can be removed for mounting options. The maximum resolution on the 2 Pro is 1080p. It has support for 4K videos, but downscales them to 1080p. It supports screen sizes between 40 and 200 inches. The recommended size is however between 60 and 120 inches, as this will give the brightest and best picture quality. The 2 Pro features a 0.47 DMD chip and is capable of reaching a maximum brightness of 1300 ANSI lumens. It comes with support for HDR10, outputting an excellent contrast ratio and crisp colors for vivid picture quality. The inbuilt light source is not replaceable, but it's rated for 30,000 hours of usage. In theory, this means if you would watch 8 hours a day, you could use it for over 10 years. The setup process is very easy. Once booted up, it will automatically adjust focus and keystone correction. And when you pair up the remote and go through the settings, you'll be quickly greeted by the menu. Both the Chinese and global version run on Android 9.0, but the global version is an officially certified Android TV device and it has official Google Play Store support. Android TV's user interface has a very intuitive design. There are some device-specific settings built into the menus. This tab lets you choose the HDMI inputs or the channels if you have set them up. In settings under the Projector tab you can find the options for focus and keystone. The autofocus does a very good job. However, you could also manually fine-tune it. The sensor can measure the distance between the screen and the placement. In the Keystone correction tab, you can also manually adjust some settings. In the tab Fine Tuning, you can adjust the corners. Under projection method, there are a few options regarding the placement of the projector in relation to your screen. Under image, there are a few picture presets. You can also adjust some basic image settings to your liking in a custom preset. Under inputs, you can find the options for the HDMI channel. You can rename them. There's also the panel for HDMI CAC control. In the tab Sound, under Device Preferences, you can select the sound output. You can also choose a couple of presets or adjust some basic settings to your liking. In remotes and accessories, you can pair up Bluetooth devices to the 2 Pro, but you can also select the option to turn the 2 Pro into a big Bluetooth speaker. Also nice to see that you have the option to turn off the screen. In the tab About, under Device Preferences, you can see that this version is Android 9.0. You could also do a system update from here. As expected, no issues with streaming. YouTube and Netflix work flawlessly, with full support, as it's an officially certified device. When switched to an HDMI channel, you can long press the center button to get the extra settings. In HDMI mode, there are 2 extra picture presets, monitor mode and game mode. The monitor mode enhances the image for use in an office or workplace setting. And game mode should divert some settings in favor of input lag, but I haven't seen real results on that mode. In these settings, you can also adjust some sound options and turn on or off HDMI 2.0. For casual gaming, it works great. There is a slight delay in button presses, even though the picture setting is in game mode. But this is only an issue if you're into real competitive online gaming. I see no problems in casual single player or casual online gaming. Now every screen or monitor has some form of input lag. It's just worse on projectors. Now in this setup, I've hooked up a laptop with a timer. You can pause the video to see the differences between the projector and the laptop. Anyway, I tried it on 3 presets: game mode, monitor and standard mode, and I haven't seen any real advantages with the game mode over the other presets. As the 2 Pro has a fixed lens, the image size is determined by how far it's placed from the screen. With a 1:1 ratio, it means that it doesn't need to be that far from the screen to get a big image. In my setup here, I get 100 inches at about 2.4 meters from the screen. The global version doesn't have a zoom out slider, which can seem as a bit of a trade-off, but you can use the corner Keystone function to achieve more or less the same result. This can be very handy regarding the placement of the 2 Pro in relation to your screen. And this fine-tuning option is also compatible on the HDMI ports and all image presets, including game mode and monitor mode. It isn't easy to give you an impression on the image quality on camera, and it is even harder to capture the sound quality, but I will try my best with a separate microphone. The inbuilt speakers have a deep bass and go very loud. Definitely no problems filling my room with sound, and definitely more than sufficient for a temporary setup. From a normal distance, the fan noise is barely noticeable when the audio is off or at low levels. With regular usage, they won't be hearable at all, but again, an impression here. The Mi Smart 2 Pro is an excellent 1080p DLP projector. Performance is excellent. Inbuilt Android TV gives it an outstanding experience. Paired up with a nice screen or even a white wall, it produces a very nice and bright image, even during the day. The inbuilt speakers are more than sufficient for a temporary setup. If you are a hardcore competitive online gamer, then this is not the projector for you. However, casual gamers will still enjoy it. It's perfect for home and office usage with clean, bright and sharp image. Check out the retail price at banggood.com. I'll add the affiliate links and usable coupons if available in my video description. Currently it's November, and keep an eye on the Banggood website for more sweet deals with the November sales. As always, thanks for watching and bye bye.